Yeah, how's it going, guys? Got some work done. I didn't feel like filming it because, well, it's kind of boring. But I'll show you what I got done so far. Got the whole frame, or part of the frame painted back to here on the outside. And then right in this area on the inside, because I still got to get all this cleaned up. And then I got this painted on the top, at least. Looks like I missed a little bit right there, but that's okay. But yeah, got this all painted up. Looks pretty decent. Got the frame completely stripped. Axle and leaf springs out. That bolt there was a nightmare, but as you can see, I did a pretty messy job here. But I also got some packages. So yeah, let's open them up and see what we got. Nice brake line flaring tool. From what I was reading on the internet, this was the one to get if you're going to do brake lines. It'll save you time and struggles and hassles. And then some brake line. Apparently there's 2 kits in here from what I was reading. It's a yeah. See, here we go. There we go. 3/16 and 1/4 inch. It's a nickel copper alloy. And then handful of fittings. Redo all the brake lines on it. And this one we got a box in a box. Yeah. Paint I was talking about. Good stuff. All right. Cool. All right. So let's get to it. Do a little cleaning, and we'll go from there. Alright, got everything all cleaned up. Now I guess we finish painting the back of the frame at least. Get this part all finished up on the outside and the inside. And then we'll come back into this area and get this area all cleaned up and not greasy, and get that all painted, and then we'll go from there. But she's coming along. Well, I guess I gotta paint these two pieces. I'm gonna paint the sway bar, and then the plates that the motor mounts are on. I don't know where the other one went. Forgot the mic on. Sorry if you couldn't hear me there. Well, there it is. Yeah, so I'm gonna paint that. This, probably not gonna reuse that. Not sure on the steering box, and then I'll probably paint this center link after I break it all down. And then I got to get the other truck here so that we can get the rear axle from that truck and put it in this one, because the rear axle, this truck was a single tire truck, and the sun is terrible. But yeah, this is a single tire truck, and it's going to be a dually because the other truck's a dually. So I got to have the dually axle because it's got bigger axle tubes, and the flip kit will not fit properly on that. So we'll get that axle in here, and then we'll get the mounts put on it, and then we'll be able to do all that. I also need the leaf springs because one of the leaf springs is broken. Oh yeah, also I gotta paint. Come on, get off of there. Get off of there. You're heavy. I gotta paint this one. So, lots of little stuff to get painted up. Let's see here, I'll show you this way. I got that one all painted up. Did the best of my ability to keep the paint off of the machine surfaces, but we might have to go through with a razor knife or something and get all that stuff cleaned up. But, anyways, let's get to it. Alright, so got most of it done. Let's see here. I got these parts under there painted. I didn't paint the inside of the frame because lots of dirt in there still. I didn't really clean this frame. I got all that done, and then I painted the sway bar up. Right here. And yeah, that's what we got. Also, this stuff doesn't come off, so if you use it, I would recommend gloves. I'm stupid though, and I don't wear gloves, so I get black hands for a while. But yeah, I shot a bunch of time-lapse footage from up there on the painting, but nobody wants to watch painting. It's boring and terrible content. But I might add some in there, and we'll go from there. But yeah, gonna, I guess, let this stuff dry up a little bit so I can move it around, and then I'll start cleaning up my messes and finish getting it all painted up. There we go, people. Front to back, all painted up, looking brand spanking new. I'm sure I definitely missed like a bunch of places, but you know, so what I can do, it's the best I got. Yeah, now just a matter of letting it dry and start reassembly. Only got a few things that I can do because I have no rear suspension, because one of the leaf springs on the back of this were broken. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Let's come back in here and I'll show you what this lowering kit that I got consists of. Come on now. It's a disaster, but okay. Hopefully that wasn't important. Neither was that. This one's empty. That was the spindles. So we got these mini notches. Supposed to be bolted on. I'm probably, even though I could just paint everything and make it all pretty, I'm probably going to weld them on. Make it just that much more secure. Oh gosh. A big box of body mounts, bolts for the mini knots, new U-bolts, spring purchase. They came not painted because they're supposed to be welded on. Spring plates. And I think, oh, don't forget those. Little baby bump stops. You never know. But yeah, I think that's it. And then lowering springs and 3-inch drop knuckles. And it's a 6/8 kit, from what I'm being told. Alright, well, back to it. While I'm waiting on that stuff to dry, I figured I'd try my hand at brake lines. Not a big fun task, but needs to be done. I want to redo them all, so that's what I got. I did that one. Yeah, I know, it's probably not the best. I don't really care, as long as it stops the car. And I'm pretty sure that's where that one goes. Yeah, then that line comes off and runs down across over there. Okay. I got this fancy brake line flaring tool. And seems to work pretty good, rather than the old school stuff that I've been using, that I've used in the past, I guess I should say. Got this brake line stuff. It's the 2 rolls. It's a 3/16 and a 1/4 inch, and comes with a bunch of fittings that look like they're going to work. I'll put a link in the description below for that, the brake line tool and the paint, if I remember. I'll try it. I'll remember. Don't worry, guys, if you guys are interested in it. And then so once we're done there, just waiting on that stuff to dry, and then we'll throw it all back on and see how low this thing's going to be. Alright, there we go. Front brakes are somewhat there, plumbed up. The lines are there at least, and then the rear brakes come off of here. I'm just going to run that down to here along this, keep it all down on the bottom of the frame, and then run it back down the frame way all the way back to there. and that'll be the brakes. It's a pretty simple system on this. It's, you know, from the 70s, so won't take too long. That rear brake line, factory one, was the bigger 1/4 inch stuff, so we'll run with that stuff, I guess, you know, put it all back the way it was. And yeah, that stuff's taking forever and a day to dry, so we'll just continue to do the odds and ends stuff that we can do until it is dry. There's the passenger side brake line runs down to there. Rear brake line runs down. This needs to be clamped in all the way down, down to here. I don't have an axle, the right axle to put in here, so I don't have the brake line to hook up to, but that's there. All right. And now it's just a matter of still waiting on paint dry, and then I just got to think about my fuel lines. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think I should do. Should I run the fuel lines on the same side as the brake lines or on the opposite side? And should I do the saddle tanks on the outside of the frame, or get either a Suburban tank or an aftermarket tank for the back of the frame, so that I can put it right in this area? I might have to take this out. And I think when I was looking, because I have a Suburban tank, I think this shock mount has to come off and be moved. So there's going to be a little bit of work to do back here. But yeah, do I put a tank back here, or do I go with the factory tanks here on this side? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Alright, I'm very impatient with this whole process. I want to get it put back together, so we're gonna just do it. It's a little tacky still, but it's really on the bottom, so who's gonna see it? Oops. Oh, damn it. Damn it. My big butt knocked it over. Okay, let's try it on this side. Let's try it from over here. Okay. I think these are the right ones. I have no idea. Yeah, it's really wet under here still. Alright, so got the driver's or passenger side all put together. You can't see it. The battery's dead in my camera, so I can't show you. But it's all put together, and I'm going to put this side together. Should be a good time. here we are. Wheels and tires on. For a point of reference here, there's our gap. So this is where it was, and after the tires it's up to there. And we got to remember that this is not ride height, because there's absolutely no weight on this frame. There'll be a cab, you know, it comes clear back to here, plus the bed, plus that, plus the transmission, the front clip, so it'll probably come down a substantial amount more. And yeah, there we go. Alright, I'm going to call it that for this video. I'm going to head on in and edit and see what we got. If you like this, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to the subscribe button so that you get notified when I post new videos. And we'll catch y'all later.